if
You
it's
better
not,
believe it. That's right.
and if they're not even numbers or ending in zeros, I'm not jacking with that. I'm going to cross multiply and divide every time.
That's it. You're right. That's cool.
I gotta keep it simple.
14. How'd you do on 14?
Okay, 14, 42% chose G.
My H and J are 20s.
My H is 15, my J is 32.
Okay, so everybody really liked J, so let's see what J was.
Oh, come on, benchmark fractions.
Yeah,
They're killing me.
they are. Because they think every time we draw a line, no matter what, it's 100. And there's 3 digits there. We gotta have that 1,000.
But I'm going, don't forget, you didn't move your decimal place. If you put it over 100, it's no longer a decimal, it's a percent. It can have a decimal point in it, but that's not the original
Exactly.
amount.
And say we want to change it to a percent, okay? We got 2 spots because percent, that's 100, 2 spots, so that'd be a 12.5%.
Which is written right there, and if they had just paid attention, they could have circled 12.5% and put 12.5 over 100.
That's it.
And then they already have the decimal given to them, so that was just,
And that would knock that one out?
that's a bad test-taking strategy.
It
They
is.
didn't use everything that they were given and do proper elimination.
Yes, it's. Alright, let's go back.
Maybe that's something that could be an advisory lesson if we could find
Sure.
something. Maybe on Pinterest, I could find a test-taking strategy
We can
lesson.
get that in that video, that's okay. Thank you so much. What about 15?
Okay, my 15, 66% chose the right answer, but 20% chose B.
Alright, let's look at 15B. Lazy. That's what I tell them.
Just lazy,
They
because
use
it's
those
a
2
benchmark
numbers.
fraction.
And they use those 2 numbers they're given there.
And I even let my kids make a page of benchmark fractions. We have 1/2, we've got thirds, we've got fourths, fifths, and eighths. So everything that ever comes up on a test, and I let them use that on the test, and yet still, I'm having kids
Yes.
not get the answer. I guess it's just gonna take repetition.
And it is, this, to me, that's more than 1/2, because I look at it and say, what's half of 8? 4. I've got 7 of them. It's more than 50%. I'm through. Okay, this is really, really close. It's almost being 100%, so
Sure.
there you go. Because you could understand, well, can't understand any of them really. The 56%.
They're looking at 7 over 8 and going 7 times 8 is 56.
Exactly. I told them, I said, we're getting to that point. Where do you think that answer came from? Oh, they did this. I said, we need to think of that way. I think that way. I really do. 16 and G and H, I got 20s and 27.
Ooh, I got almost 50% chose H.
Okay. I'm gonna look at that.
Killer. Ah, this was the one that we almost took out.
This was lazy.
But it really was, because again, it's simply a benchmark fraction.
It is. I mean, and that's what I told them. This is lazy. It's just. I told them this is the key thing to me. It's unopened
You have
pizza,
one
whatever.
hole.
That's 100% of that pizza sitting there. And then you got something left. So you knew that you had 100% or more. You're through. There was no math.
None.
I said, this was your whole key right here. Man, and so.
And they could have written percents or decimals and come up with the correct answer.
Exactly.
I only had 25% choose J, so just a quarter.
17, mine was spread around. So D had 21.
I had 42 with the C, correct answer. 28D, 22B. So mine was pretty spread out as well.
Okay. 18J, add 20% on J.
This was one of my better questions. 18, 72% got it correct.
Roger.
12 chose J. 9G, almost 5% chose F.
That's good.
What is the star? What is the asterisk when there's like 1 and 5,400%? Hundredths percent.
That's good to know.
Right down here. What do those mean? Doesn't give me a key. Is that just?
Really don't know. Oh, that maybe percent did not answer.
Okay.
That's what that is, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's one that did not answer or
Great.
left it blank, okay?
Hmm.
Yeah, and that's a big no-no, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. 19, it was okay. I'm surprised
19
at
was
that.
okay. I had almost 68% get the right answer. And then all the other ones were very spread out, so they were just guessing.
And then my 20, I had G, was a 22.
Yeah, I had 40% get it correct, but G and H were 22 and 23%. Ah,
And I thought these were challenging questions. 19 was very challenging.
19 was all about reading.
Yep. And doing some math and it's multi-step.
But you really didn't even have to do the math. All you had to do was set up the proportion.
Yeah, because this is what.
But if you didn't read and understand, Sylvia still has 30% left to save, then you were gonna have to, if you thought that her percent was equal to Ronald's, then you were gonna go to solving the math and,
You're picking that.
You were picking A.
Yes, are these two?
no,
C.
you were picking C.
C, yeah.
If you went ahead and solved it. Yeah, that was simply reading. I mean, that's a hard question, and there's no two ways around it other than they're gonna have to be good readers and problem solvers.
See, on this one, this is, if they see a percent, I'm just doing this.
Every time. That's what I'm telling them, every time, but still,
You know, they're still messing up. And then their problem is this, they're not sure, in this case, I'm gonna have to put $3.84 as my total, and it's not. And I said, that's just, they kind of go together. Your total, this has got to be your total. I said, you get that in your head, and you can place this up here, and yes, multiply and then divide, and get that one.
I've tried to get mine the more that we've set up problems like this, and tell me if there's any math down the road that this could cause a problem for. But I'm going, guys, $3.84 is equal to 15% off. And then on that one that had the boxes where the answer was 750 fans, and that was equal to 100%, I've been having them set it up and writing, so this is gonna be equal to 100%. This is.
You're right.
But I was thinking, I hope that's not gonna cause problems down the road, but I'm just trying to get them to make a connection to put the numbers in the right spot, or the unknown value in the right spot.
And this is really something I should have done, but I don't like doing it the first unit. Make it easy. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get it up.
Because that's easy for some kids, but
It
then
is.
others, it's gonna
But I
blow
want
their
them,
mind.
I want them in our first unit to sit here and do, I want you to do the exact work. But here, you could round this
Mhm.
and get an answer that's close to it. You know what I'm
Sure.
saying? As we get on down later on, you change that to that, that surely helps out. Okay, that's cool. That's gonna be close to 45.
That was 33, and I got a
We'll
few
add,
minutes.
and we'll just add, what we'll do is we'll add 12 Monday with the closing deals. We'll do that.